Good morning. Right, we're getting a 200 and 100 that are in sync on the short side, and rallies are shortable. We have Harmony Zone number 1, 88 by 98 and 13 by 23 as shorting levels if the market gets up there, right? Target is 38. We're coming up to 38 right now very quickly. We actually got within a few points of hitting that level. Futures trader, here comes. SNK, good morning. Hamid, good morning. Double switch trades right here, so we're coming back to Globex to retest. We're getting a bounce off ES as well. ES, Globex is 548 in the quarter, and the market just bounced off of that. Wow, okay. Captain setup. Okay. That's interesting. We got very close to Globex and we pushed away. Our target, swing trade target is 38. So that's what we're targeting. Uh, Joseph, good morning. If we get a switch trade right here, I may have to jump in and go short. Come on. Good for them. Okay, so they faded that move. We're retesting Harmony Zone number 1, which is 88 by 98. So now we have a disconnected market between the 200 and the 100. And it's a two-sided market. We're running into resistance. Resistance is, you're looking at 91.75, and also the top end of that range. Here we go, 91.75. We should see a little bit of retracement coming out of this spot. See that 91.75, it pulls back. Hey, Adam. Good morning. Good morning, buddy. Rufio. Good morning. Yeah, 91.75. I mean, that just, the first attempt at harmony zone number one in the market, tends to react. And they reversed it to the middle of the range. ES is between harmony zone number one and two. Let's see if we can get a pullback. Yeah, the pullback. Here we go. I'm not seeing any issues with. There you go, Steven. Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. Here we go. This thing is running up to past. So we're the top end. Yeah, we're looking for pullbacks to see if we can run into this thing. Well, that's all you need to do. To do. Are you getting delays? Uh, Adam, try to reduce the load on your PC, like the amount of charts that you have in front of you. I mean, I don't know if that's gonna really help you, but um, not I'm not seeing widespread problems. I mean, anybody that is experiencing any apex problems, let me know, because we would like to report that. Okay. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Wow. There you go. I gotta cancel that order. So we're hitting harmony zone number two, and that's the first touch of it. So if we get up there to that 122, okay, I ain't gonna. So look at that. The first touch. Same thing is happening that happened earlier on. Yeah, I mean, which pullback, bro? I mean, I was trying. Well, I mean, that's this pullback. I mean, I like that a little bit. Um, it just once it got up here, I was trying to get in on a pullback, and they didn't pull back nothing. They just boom. 2073. Oh, yeah, that one down here. Yeah, good for you. That's a good one. I wanted to see a bit of confirmation, but it just ran. That's good. I mean, if it gets to 122, I'm going to give this a shot. Ah, nope. No fill. So harmony zone number 2 right here. And the odds are we're going to spend some time basically oscillating between those two levels. Zone number 1, 88.98 and 13 by 23. All right, if we get to 138, I mean, that's just a complete reversal right there. We're about to hit that level. Okay, that got hit, and pullbacks are viable on a swing trade basis, and we have a target of 163 and a quarter. We hit target number 4 on this rotation, which is 2141.75. Yeah, pullbacks are viable. We have harmony zone number 1, which is 113 by 103. That's support. Second support is zone number 2, harmony zone number 2, which is 88 by 78. We'll reevaluate the longs if we break anything under 100. And we're looking for a target of 163. ES is actually lagging NQ. We're still chewing through harmony zone number 2 as resistance and struggling up here, but it's lagging. NQ is a little bit more forceful in its behavior. Hmm. There's a captain set up short on the 30 NT Rinko. So there's a little bit of distribution going on up here that we need to be fairly careful with. My stop is 140. Come on. Yeah, if it gets... Here we go. We gotta get under 130 here quick, or otherwise I gotta take a stop. Yeah, for you. Good Lord. I gotta take a stop. I gotta take a stop. That's 2 stops so far. I mean, this is what I went with. Captain set up short right here. And look at it now. It's gonna go down, of course, right? Here we go. Yeah, they keep doing that. Target is 163. All right. Yeah. Well, it's 175. Yeah, that's we should see. You should see a reaction off of it. We hit target. What is that? Target number 5. Look at that. That's target number 5. Yeah, it's okay, whatever. All right, target 1 hit. Next target is 213 and a quarter. All right, so this is where it's going to be right here. Let them run it up here. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, I'm sucking today. That's what that is. There's a lot more momentum in the market than a market that's gonna revert to the mean. I mean, that you go a huge move from here to there, you would expect a reversion to the mean. It's a good spot. Added while it's going in my favor. I gave it 15 points. That's all I can do here. So those are three stops in a row for me. So I'm gonna have to take a bit of a break and try to understand this market better. I mean, just momentum trending. I mean, we're at, another thing. We're at target number 6, so you're getting a target number 6. I mean, that's just an overly extended market. So you would think you get a bit um, a bit better price action for the shorts, but here you go. Target hit 263 and a quarter. Yeah. Yeah, I think in a trending market, you know, we got a reaction on a couple of levels. I mean, we got a reaction here, and we went against, obviously against the cloud, trying to catch a pullback or a reversion to the mean short. So that's the first spot. The second spot also kind of worked, but for small. And the third spot, in and on target number 6, which is an extended market, and that one got stopped out pretty tough. So just it's a trending market. All right. So you're getting a captain setup, and let's see what this captain setup. You almost have to wait for a confirmation. Thomas, good morning. Yeah, good morning. Good morning. It's an extended market. Our target is 263 and a quarter. There's a lot of momentum on the upside. The multiple attempts at fading at critical level has not yielded any good results. So you're really gonna have to follow the trend on a day that the market is trending, and target is 263 and a quarter. And we're about to hit that level. Target is hit. Next target is 288 and a quarter. Pullbacks are buyable. Overextended, we have harmony zone number one, which is 238 by 228 and 213 by 203. Harmony zone number two, 220 is, if we break 220, we're going to have actually 214 is where we have to reevaluate the longs. So that's the biggest pullback. That's the big, look, literally the biggest pullback of this move. Believe it or not, 253. I mean, we may get a retest of harmony zone number one, 238 by 228. Yeah, that's what the market looks like it's doing. So we're getting a bit of a pause here in price actions, overextended. The stop is the high 71, and you're looking for a pullback toward the 229. This market is pausing. In order for me to, okay, short, there's a short on ES that just happened. So you see this captain set up short right here and at 55.82. So any run up back up to that level that gives us a one candle reversal, we're going to be looking for a short. We're hitting a support right here. We talked about the breaking the 14 as a sign of structural damage, and a rally afterwards will become shortable on scalping basis. So the market is out of sync right now. The 229 is breaking. We're coming up to the 214. The 219 is an actual buy, believe it or not. Oh, here you go. It's close enough. Okay, let's see how far 30 to 20. $36. If we break 36, that's the captain setup long. What did you give it back, Alpha? That's okay. All right, take care, man. Oh yeah, oh, they got my number today. They really do. Yeah, I don't want to see the 36. That's a captain setup. All right. Obviously, I'm not in sync with the market today. Oh, so I'm gonna have to just kind of call it. Yeah, I just let's take a walk. Let's take a walk. Okay, I'll be back. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so they put a captain set up long right here at that 36 and a half. I'm gonna take a walk. I'll be back. All right. So that's what it took. It took me leaving, right, for the market to kind of sell off a little bit. So the 200 and the 100 are in sync on the short side, and I'm going to be looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. You got 213 by 223 is harmony zone number one, 238 by 248 harmony zone number two. We'll reevaluate the shorts if we break anything above 235. We have a couple of things on ES that's worth mentioning. That's an odd one. So ES is now stronger. It was weaker before. Now it's a little bit stronger. You had a captain set up short up here. Then you had a follow-up captain set up short right after it with a lower high. They ran a little bit of the stops and came back in. So that's a big distribution level that's going on here in ES. And we're getting the 85 to the 77 as an area of resistance in ES. Target is 163. ES is hitting area of support 73 by 70. So most likely we're going to see a bounce back up here in ES and in NQ. That's a captain set up long in NQ, and you're going to see a pushback up to 191. I'm going to be looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. Some of these trades I'm going to have to kind of give up on, like not give up on, but you kind of leave alone for today, is counter trending. Because counter trending in a strong market like that has not been paying. So I need to see. We basically need to trade the cloud and trade the waves, and just kind of stick to that. And rallies are shortable in this market. So we're seeing the price stability here, so we should be seeing that 191 come up. $191 or better. So the market makes a captain setup. They come back and retest it and tested it again with that move, and then boom, they run that price back up. I mean, if they close this candle lower to 190, we're gonna start seeing a bit of a push lower here. ES bounced back up, which is expected, but NQ is still struggling here. Yeah, here it comes, that 90. Okay. All right, so let's see here. I'm gonna look for a scalp. And I'm gonna flatten that one. It looked promising. I mean, we got it from 91 all the way to 84. So that's a flat. Actually, we made 3/4 of a point. Okay, no. Oh, Captain set up on the 40. Let's see if I can get a fill. Of course not. Let's see here. No fill on that one. Oh, baby. Look at that. That would have been a good trade. That's fine. Wow. Target is hit. Next target is 138. I gotta cancel this order. Here we go again. Let's see if I can get involved. No fill. Cancel that order. Target is 138. All right, so I mean, we went short here, and I tried again in this spot, and I tried again in this spot. I mean, no fill on either of them, but that tells me now I am in sync with the market. Like I'm okay. I'm not trying to fade it, trying to pick that turn. It's literally just the market is in sync, and we're going in the direction of that in sync. All right, so market is pausing right here. And boom, another captain set up short, and that went fast and at the bottom of the range, which makes it really interesting. And that is really a deep, like right here. Typically, these fail, and you're getting a selling pressure that's consistent, which is good. Finally, for God's sake, man, we've been trying to look for this damn trade all day long at a cost, and now the market is just giving it. Okay. I know SNK, man. I got hammered myself. Be honest with you, early on. So we got two double switch trades here, so we should see a little bit of a counter trending coming in. Wow, that's a big swing, SNK, from down almost 6 grand to up a grand. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, double switch trade, triple switch trades right here. Target is 113. Boom. Target 13 is here. And boom. Next target, 88 and a quarter. Market is trending on the short side. If we get to 93, we will bounce back from 93 back up. So just watch out. Here we go, 93 and a half, and you can see a bounce back up. See that? Those are the buyers trying to defend. One of the reasons why that is a thing, because we're very close to a new target, which is the 88 and a quarter. And when they do that against a level that's about 5 points away, they tend to pause and reverse. So that's the reason why it said what I said. We're looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity. We're at the bottom, at the top end of the Globex band, and that's an area where the market can consolidate as well. And the news? No. The news is market's too damn high. I mean, like, that's the news. All right. Yeah, brother. I mean, that's just this market is selling off finally. But I got my head on a swivel. I'm not gonna get all cute about anything. I'm not gonna assume this is the one. I'm just gonna trade the waves, trade the clouds, trade when the market is in sync. We got some making up to do here. There you go. And the target is 88 and a quarter, right? So yeah, we're gonna get there. The big target is 63. 63 actually is Globex too. So you would expect a bit of a fade coming into that level, right? Meaning that they will pause it. It's under Globex, Adam. It's the key is gonna always be, are we trading under Globex or above it? And we're coming close to it here. So we're getting a bit of a bounce. I get it. And we extended ourselves on the short side. We're literally in the middle of the range. So there is a good chance that we're going to be in a two-sided market here fairly soon, which means the market has to go above 125. ES, obviously ES broke down and it has a target of 55.48. Globex is 55.48 and a quarter. So both of them, both NQ and ES, has the same structure right now, which is going to Globex and trading above. Right now we're trading above Globex. We need to be trading under it. So for ES it's 55.48. For NQ 20,063 and a quarter. So that's noise right here. You see middle of the range on the 200. We're getting a bit of noise where the market just like literally churning in the same spot over and over and over. It's not necessarily tradable when the market does this. What's the main idea here? The main idea, you have the market is in sync, so I have to accept that. You really need to get a push lower here below the 85, then a rally that fails, and that will get the rotation, the short rotations to get back. Or the momentum on the side, on the short side, to start coming back in. You see, you guys see? I mean, just like really them churn, 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 churn. Not really going anywhere here. I want to avoid that area. There's a couple of spots, the 86, and also if we get back to 125, and I have a feeling that we're gonna test harmony zone number one right now. Thomas, yeah, thank you very much, buddy. And I will take a look at the email and take care of you. Hey Thomas, I'm gonna send you a private message. So take a look. See what happened there? So we got to the 125, almost to the tick, and then faded it. So that's negative behavior. Yeah, you may get that disaster, Adam. You may do. Shorts are in control. Shorts are in control. The 72, the 72 and a half is also an area where they can come to it and bounce right off. So now we're getting closer, and the market. So they took out the stops from the prior low around 10 o'clock, and they're bouncing it right back up a little bit here. I'm still looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity, and the target is 63 and a quarter. Globacks and a flush under that is going to trigger a lot of stops. Thomas, I'm sending another private message through Zoom. No, they're not gonna give it up quickly, but kind of that's the direction. You gotta watch out for that 125 though. I mean, you can't really break that 125. If they do it, then that's gonna put the market in a pause mode from the shorts, and it's natural for them to do it in this spot. You got two big levels. The first level is the actually middle of the range on the 200 NT Rinko. The second level is Globex. So there's a zone there between those two levels that the market is trying to defend. So you make sure that Yeah, Thomas, I'm about to send you. Here we go. Okay, I mean that has the signs of a trap. So don't get. Be careful, guys. Here we go back to harmony zone number one. Hey, Khalid, how are you? Good morning. So what are we seeing here? We're seeing see how they're not necessarily respecting the middle of the range. You had a rotation up, rotation down, rotation up, and they constantly are just Swiss cheesing that price action. Not a lot of. I mean, you're getting fades against that harmony zone number one. You got one here and the second one here, but the 125 is going to be critical. So now the market is out of sync, right? So it's a two-sided market with that behavior. So the longs have some ground to stand on in this price structure. You have a a flush that almost got to the low at 80, actually broke it and faded. So the idea of a continuation shorts is taking a pause. That doesn't mean they cannot come back in and try to push the price, but for now, the market it has that pause to the short pressure with that push above 125, and we can see harmony zone number two, which is 38 to 48, fairly quickly. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Frida. I mean, yeah, trust me, I got my. Here we go. I'd rather be short than long, but I'm recognizing a pocket of buying interest that the market has. And we've seen them, and we actually have seen them early on. I mean, like, this move right here, and then the market just reverse and does nothing but go up. So they have that capacity to do that. Okay, but we're in the middle of the range on the 200, and that's it's given us the pause that we're talking about. There's a captain set up short on the 30 NT Rinko. Here we go. Right here. And that one triggered at 116. So let's see how well they handle that selling pressure. Okay, that's good. That's good. They broke that channel. They tested harmony zone number 1 multiple times. They produce a captain setup on the 30 NT Rinko at 115, 116. That's the shorts are coming back in. And if they make a higher low, then that will give the longs an opportunity to break that 125 again. So it's a two-sided market. Okay, so the decisive selling pressure that we saw early on is off of this market, and in order for it to regain, you have to kind of break down into 88 and a quarter. If you break it, I mean, we didn't get too far away from that. 88 and a quarter, then rallies become shortable on a swing trade basis for lower prices. Okay, so right now it's a scalping environment on both sides, either long or short. On a swing trade basis, we need, I'd rather be short than long, but I need the 88 and a quarter in order for it to start triggering actual momentum. Frida is warning all of us. It's like, if you jump in long, they're gonna smoke you. Maybe. Today's been interesting. Right now, what I'm getting is a consolidation. That's what I'm getting. It's a middle of the range on the 200, middle of the range on the 20. A market that's out of sync between the 200 and the 100. What's happening is we're getting consolidation patterns around resistant levels. So the bias is still short, but there's a pause and consolidation. And in this environment, I need to be fairly careful not to overtrade. And second thing, if I'm going to trade, it's going to be a scalp and kind of go that way. The interesting part for me is the fact that how they're really responding fairly well to this harmony zone number one. I mean, they're coming into the tick and pulling back. They came to the tick to the top end of it, came back, and also did this number here into short. So that's by definition is a short behavior. Where would that short behavior get rolled over? Anything above 128. I'd rather be short than long. It's scalping environment, and it's a market that we need more information out of. So that's channel right here. They broke that channel. So they're coming back up to that 125. And that's why the 88 is so important, because the 88 will get the 200 and the 100 back in sync and will give us better quality selling pressure. And right now, all what we did is we made a higher low. So we flushed the market right under the prior stops, took their stops and ran it up, pulled back twice and made higher lows. So that's why it's a two-sided market. The longs are showing a bit of defense, and the shorts are trying to regain the initiative, and they're fighting around a major level. One of them is going to win, and how would we know which one? You break 88, you know the shorts are winning. If we break anything above, really that's a tall order because the market is this short. But you have to almost go all the way to 163. But if you start getting to 150 and making higher lows, then you know that the market is gonna spin back up and start running. Thomas, I got your message. Thank you. Here we go. Thank you. Not a thing. Thomas, you have all the files. Let me see here, Thomas. Yeah, I'm sending you a private message. Same few points, so just wait. Absolutely wait on ES and NQ. There's a, I mean, certain levels have to be hit in order for the momentum to start picking up. We're in a consolidation phase, and in that consolidation phase, they're tightening up the price, and they're spending a lot of time just rotating on a Friday, and you just have to simply give the market a little bit of time. In ES, let's take a quick look here and see what the market is doing. I mean, that's a negative behavior. You see what they just did here. So they're doing similar behavior to NQ. They put on a captain setup long from 59, and they will run it up to 61, and the market just kind of faded. So they break that level and they hold under it. Then that's gonna help NQ move lower as well. As long as we don't break 64 in ES, the selling pressure should continue. 55 break and a rally that makes a lower high will initiate a lot of setups, and actually the 88 here in NQ as well will do the same thing, and that's what we're simply waiting on. See that ES? Here we go. That's what you want to see. We're not too far away from that 88. Here comes the 88. Okay, so now rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis against that 125, and the 125 has been holding up fairly well. Yeah, well, no luck trying to get in. Boom. 63 to the tick. Like literally to the tick. 63 and a quarter to the tick. Tell me, Adam, that you made some money. Yeah, that's okay. All right, so they're getting back into the game. I mean, they couldn't quite break that 125. They hit it multiple times, and they just eventually the weight of it all started to pick up, and the cue was on how ES was behaving. Well, here you go, Frida. You were right. They're gonna have to break that level in order for us. Here we go. They hit it. Okay, so what is next? Next is rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis, and the next target is 38 and a quarter. 38 and a quarter. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis. They will consolidate around Globex for some time before they take it in a direction. So expect a counter trends coming in here. You have a declining resistance in the form of harmony zone number 1 and 2 helping out. Zone number 1 shifted to 88 by 98. Zone number 2 is 113 by 123. We'll reevaluate the shorts if we break anything above 109 and a half. And we're looking for the next target of 38. ES is lagging a little bit, but it's about to hit Globex. Globex is 55.48. Hey, good job, buddy. Rupesh, good job, bro. Congratulations, man. It feels pretty good when you hopefully you're ready for a payout. Yeah, go get after it, my friend. Get after it. Next move, 38, 38. You don't want to see 60. If you break 60, then they're going to counter into the 70s and 75s. And it looks like they're about to do that. There's a 30 NT wrinkle captain setup at 60 if they break 60. So if you're short, you really need to not get there. And we're so close to Globex, it's natural for them. And ES just behaved that way too. So there's a good chance that we're going to break back up and retest Globex. Man, I'm very happy to hear that, Rupesh. I'm glad this is helping you, brother. It's all about that 60. And boom. See that? So let me show you what that means. Captain setup short right here. Captain setup long right here. So now any test, as long as it doesn't break the 47, you're gonna get a counter behavior back up, potentially to the 70. So where did they do this? They did it in multiple places. Okay, one here, right here, and now right here. Okay, so the key is for them not to break that 48, right? So they gave it 3 candles and then another 4, and here it was a major move. Now that is not a positive thing for anybody that's trying to be long here. Yeah, that's good. Well, that's good. I mean, as long as... So they get to 65 and they pause it. Let's see where else they did that. I think they did it here somewhere. So they did a short right here. Here they failed it. Yeah, they're breaking that level. Yeah, God bless you too, man. Appreciate you spending your day with us. Okay, well, that's what they want to do. I thought they'll give it a little bit more. And I was looking for any rally to short into. So it's not like I'm trying to go long here. But next target, 13. And if you get to the 13, you're going to get to the 20,000. And, you go from there. That's a directional momentum market. Yeah, they're putting a captain set up long on the 20. Huh. Nope. See, that's another failure. So they failed. They failed any attempt at buying twice. They did it here and they did it here. So we got 13 and a quarter. Rallies are shortable. That's what we're looking for. Mm-hmm. Here they come. We got very close. They're countering. We're getting outside the cloud. So there's a bit of separation going on here and a bit of disconnect. Whatever. Let's go. Let's go. I didn't realize it's 11:22. Well, we may have to call this one a day here. I mean, the beauty part about it is just the market is really starting to move, and it's given us direction. Let's look at the big picture before we get going here. So what did the market? They put a captain setup short here at the end of the day and ran it down. They did another captain setup short right here and ran it 2.5 candles. Then we got to target number 2 of this rotation, and we got faded into today, pretty solid fade, and we're trading in and around Globex. Now the key is really we have to kind of break the 20,000, and I don't think they're gonna just give it to us without a fight. It hasn't been the personality of the market to give us big levels without a fight. So I wouldn't be surprised if we spend some time around Globex and kind of maybe toward the end of the day make a move. But as long as we do not break to 113.25, we have a good shot at a continuation trade below 20,000, and then a run up to the 50s, then a run down to 900. Okay. If we found ourselves trading above Globex, which is 63.25, and making higher lows, then you know that the market is stabilizing around it and has a good shot at reversing back up to 113. 113.25. I'd rather be short than long, but I need to be aware of which levels that will change the personality of the market. Trading above Globex is one of them. Trading above 20,090, also another one. And ultimately, a change of 113.25 also will change the personality of the day, of this price action. From decisively short to out of sync, and from out of sync to long on pullbacks. Okay? If we hit 113.25. So we're getting the first piece of it, which is an attempt at Globex, right? So just be aware. Hey Nishan, how are you, buddy? What are the hours you use? I mean, it's not an hour. It's Globex opens at 5 o'clock Central Time. That's the time the Globex session opens for everybody, and that's the price that's getting marked. Close 8:30 Eastern. Oh, does the market close at 8:30 Eastern? It was 8:30 Central. Cash market opens. So Globex opens at 5 o'clock Central Time. That's the price that you see here with a purple line. All right. So what happened is the first leg, or the first part of that equation of having the market shift is the fact that the 200 and the 100 are out of sync. So you have the 100 NT Rinko shifted positive while the 200 is still negative. So now you're getting a two-sided market. You could look at Top Step. I mean, they're the first one to be in the business, and they have a good program. Take a look there. I'm a proponent of opening as many of these accounts as possible. I mean, you could go do Apex and Top Step and Bull Knox, and Earn to Trade is another good one. Each one has its own kind of personality, and you could just trade them all. You take a look. So this way you could get a deeper understanding. I mean, depends on what kind of size account you have. I think you could have up to 5 accounts though. You can't have 20 like Apex. So that's the limitation with them. Top Steps is 5. Bull Knox I think is 10. No, there's nobody out there that does 20 accounts like Apex. So that's something that you would have to sacrifice. Yeah, so Top Step Trader is 5. I think Bull Knox is 10. Um, Apex is 20. All right, guys, it's 11:30. So you know the levels from our conversation, things that you need to pay. Yeah, I know, Adam, you've been having some technical issues, my friend. I think a lot of people had it, and got a lot of us frustrated. So I understand the sentiment. All right, guys. So I'm out of here. We'll see you guys bright and early Monday morning, and have a good one.